Implementation Framework Convention on the Climate Change in India. First option is ICAR, ESI, Economic and Social Issues. And the second part is the Agriculture and Rural Development with special emphasis on the rural India that we called as ARD. So both the topics, that is ESI, Economic and Social Issues, and ARD, Agriculture and Rural Development, in both the syllabus mention that special emphasis will be there on the rural India. So ESI and ARD that we have already discussed form part of the merit section. So how many of you are from the specific stream, that is IT stream? Fill the form from the IT stream or fill the form from the Rajbhasha. Anyone? अक्षय सर, हम हिंदी इंग्लिश दोनों में बोलेंगे क्योंकि फर्स्ट सेशन में कमेंट्स में कुछ इशू हो रहा था जिस वजह से सबका कहना था कि प्लीज टीच इन इंग्लिश. सो वी विल डिस्कस द टॉपिक्स इन बोथ द लैंग्वेजेस, हिंदी एंड इंग्लिश बोथ. Okay, Akshay sir, so you are from the HP, that is Himachal Pradesh. Okay, Sai, Jyoti ma'am, Dhatri, okay, you are from the IT stream. Okay, CSE IT stream. So there will be specific questions from the IT background. So please revise your graduation, or you are from post-graduation field, so please revise from that. I will share some of the topics from the IT fields also and some descriptive topics also. Okay, so don't worry. We will discuss in the Telegram group. Okay, I will mention some of the important topics for the descriptive part also, and some common topics that can come in the general English descriptive portion. Sound ठीक आ रहा है सबको? Sound is okay? Okay, so you are from the statistics field. Okay, so let's continue from the agriculture and rural development, the basic syllabus that they have mentioned about the agriculture and rural development part, and then we will move forward to the questionnaire session, and in the questionnaire session we will discuss the options also. So first topic that is mentioned in the syllabus is the form of the agriculture. Okay, so in the agriculture part they have mentioned the definition, meaning, and its branches. Okay, so what is the proper definition of agriculture, from where the agriculture definition comes, its meaning and its branches. And the second is important part is agronomy. Agronomy, its definition, meaning, and its scope. Okay, next. Many questions that have asked in the previous year's question papers is from the classification of field crops. Crop season, many questions are there from the field crops and factors affecting the crop production. Okay, next the important is organic farming. Organic farming questions also come excessively from the previous years. अगर आप check करोगे तो बहुत सारे questions are there from the organic farming. So first topic is the agriculture. Second is soil and water conservation. So soil and water conservation topic is also very important. It defines mainly about the major soil types, soil fertility, soil erosion, and soil conservation, and watershed management programs of the Government of India. So watershed management programs we will discuss of the Government of India. So this is the topic they have covered in the syllabus part, that is soil and water conservation. Next is water resources. In the water resources part, micro irrigation is very, very important, and types of irrigation and the sources of irrigation is important, and major, medium, and minor irrigation. So this is from the water resource part. Next is farm and agri engineering. Farm and agri engineering important part is about the agro processing and the water harvesting structures and the water harvesting projects of the Government of India. So this is from the farm and agri engineering. Next topic is plantation and horticulture. Plant and horticulture, its definition, meaning, and its branches. This is very, very, very important. Horticulture part is important. Post-harvest management and the supply chain management of plantation and horticulture crops. So it has discussed in the plantation and horticulture part. Next is animal husbandry. Animal husbandry methods in India and the breeds of cattle, their classification is important, and the concept of mixed farming is important from the animal husbandry part. I know you have already read the syllabus, but the main points, I'm only discussing the main points. Okay. Next, ecology and climate change. In ecology and climate change, agar aap last year ke trends dekhoge, if you see the last year trends, a lot of questions has come from the UNFCCC. So in ecology and climate change, IPCC, Intergovernment Panel on the Climate Change, United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change and the COP meetings are very, very, very important. Specifically, the international organization, regional organization, UNFCCC is important, and the greenhouse gases. So Kyoto Protocol is important regarding the greenhouse gases. So all this comes under the ecology and the climate change part. Next, rural development. So agriculture and rural development, first part is agriculture and secondly is rural development. So in the rural development, what are the important points in the rural development? Regarding the handloom sectors, reports from the handloom sector, government schemes for the handloom sector. It is very, very, very important government scheme from the handloom sector, and Panchayati Raj institutions. Some important schemes are already mentioned in the syllabus, that is Manrega scheme, Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act, National Rural Livelihood Mission, Ajivika, Rural Drinking Water Scheme, Pura Yojana, Swachh Bharat missions. So we have already discussed in the first session that for the important government schemes, please follow india.gov.in website so that we can continue with the questions part. Okay. So let's continue with the questions part. And first of all, basic definition of the term agriculture, what is written in the NABARD website and in various textbooks. Okay. So the term agriculture. The term agriculture is derived from the two Latin words, that is agri meaning the soil and culture means the cultivation. So agricultural is defined as the applied science which covers all the aspects of crop production. Okay. Agriculture term is defined in the Agriculture Act of 1947. This question was already asked. So agriculture is defined in the Agriculture Act of 1947, and in this act, the term agriculture is also defined as including the horticulture, fruit growing, seed growing, dairy farming, livestock breeding. All this comes under the Agriculture Act of 1947. So this is important that the definition of agriculture is defined in the Agriculture Act of 1947 and the term agriculture is derived from the two Latin words. So आप में से जितने भी ऐसे कैंडिडेट्स हैं जो ऑलरेडी एग्रीकल्चर फील्ड से हैं, सो उनको तो प्रॉपर नॉलेज होगा, बट जिन्होंने जनरल स्ट्रीम से फॉर्म फिल किया है उनके लिए ये एक चैलेंजिंग है और उन्हें जो है छोटे छोटे पॉइंट्स भी क्या है बताना जरूरी है. सो दैट इज वाई. ओके, नेक्स्ट. So the branches of agriculture, there are 7 branches of agriculture with respect to the crop production group. First is agronomy, second one is horticulture, and third one is forestry. So based on the crop production group, the agriculture branch divides into agronomy, horticulture, and forestry. Agronomy. So agronomy deals with the various crops that includes food crops, fodder crops, fiber crops, sugar, oil seeds. Okay. Now, प्लीज मेंशन इन द कमेंट बॉक्स व्हाट आर दी फॉडर क्रॉप्स. कोई फॉडर क्रॉप्स बताएगा क्या, कौन कौन सी होती है कमेंट सेक्शन में. एनी फॉडर क्रॉप दैट यू नो. नेक्स्ट deals with the horticulture. So on the basis of crop production group, there is a second part, that is horticulture. Horticulture deals with the production of fruits, vegetables, flowers, ornamental plants, spices and beverages. So these are all the horticulture groups. Anyone? Fodder crops. Next is, okay, Vijay sir answered that sugar cane. Fodder crops used as pastures, right? Wheat, barley, maize, right? Hay ho gaya, bajra ho gaya, right? These are all the fodder crops. Next is forestry. So forestry deals with the production of large scale cultivation of trees for supplying wood, timber, rubber and raw materials for various industries. So on the basis of crop production group, the agriculture is divided into 3 parts, that is agronomy, horticulture and forestry. Next, the branches of agriculture on the basis of animal management. So animal management deals with 2 parts, that is animal husbandry and fishery science. So pashupalan, animal husbandry, breeding and raising of the livestock to provide food for humans and to provide power and manure for the crops. This is animal husbandry, pashupalan, and on the basis of animal management, there is fishery science, the breeding and rearing of fishes, including marine and the inland fishes like shrimps, prawns, fish, etc. So this is on the basis of animal management, animal husbandry and fishery science. Right. Next, on the basis of allied agricultural branch, means the branches related with the agriculture agriculture and its allied activities and its related branches. First is agricultural engineering and second is the home science. So agricultural engineering deals with the farm machinery, intercultivation, harvesting, post-harvest processing, soil and water conservation. And the home science deals with the better manner to provide nutritional security and value addition and food preparation. That is home science. So those who have all studied home science in your graduation, they have already known that. So there are 7 branches of agriculture on the various bases. So last to last year, in 2018 or somehow there is a question that how many branches are there of agriculture, so you should know the basic details. Okay, next, moving on to the question part. We will discuss the options also. So moving on the questions part, first question on your screen: which of the following schemes introduced by NABARD is intended to provide क्रेडिट टू द फार्मर्स? इनमें से ऐसी कौन सी योजना है जिसे नाबार्ड ने स्टार्ट किया था जो किसानों को क्रेडिट प्रोवाइड करती है? First is RIDF, Rural Infrastructure Development Fund. Next is KCC, Kisan Credit Card. Next is Microfinance. And next is Cooperative Development Funds. And last one is ENAM, that is Electronic National Agricultural Markets. Right, शोरगम हो गया. अलेख्या, पल्लू, योशिम, सचिन सब लोग कह रहे हैं सेकंड. अमन सर कह रहे हैं फर्स्ट RIDF. RIDF is a fund developed under NABARD. So it is not a scheme of NABARD. Okay. So the right answer is KCC, that is Kisan Credit Card. Can anyone please mention in which year the KCC has started by the NABARD? In which year KCC was started by the NABARD? Abhishek sir, Sudipta, Muskan. In which year KCC was started by NABARD? Himadri, Megha ma'am, Shagun. Right, Jeevan is second Kisan Credit Card. 1998, Shweta. Shweta is saying 1998. 2005, Sachin sir is saying 2016. In which year KCC was started by the NABARD? 1988, Shoaib is saying. Ragul is saying 2016. Everyone is saying 2014, 16, 17, 2000. Abhishek sir, Siddharth sir. Okay, let's find the correct answer. So, Kisan Credit Card. Kisan Credit Card is a credit scheme that was introduced in 1988. So everyone that has said 1988, उन सब के लिए जो है राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज है क्योंकि ये बेसिक चीज है जो आपको पता होनी ही चाहिए. 1988 में किसान क्रेडिट कार्ड को लॉन्च किया गया था. ओके. The primary motive of this card is to enable farmers to have a quick and timely access to the affordable credit. उन्हें समय पे और समय से जो है क्या मिल पाए, पैसा मिल पाए, क्रेडिट मिल पाए. So it was a scheme that was launched by NABARD and RBI. So NABARD और RBI दोनों ने मिलकर इस प्लान को क्या किया था, लॉन्च किया था 1998 में. ओके, 1998 में इसे लॉन्च किया गया था. अच्छा, नेक्स्ट, द किसान क्रेडिट कार्ड स्कीम को रिवाइज कब किया गया था? इन 2013. सो इस कार्ड स्कीम को रिवाइज किया गया था 2013 में. ओके, तो सिंप्लीफाइड प्रोसीजर किया गया था. तो प्रोसीजर को और सिंप्लीफाइड किया गया ताकि किसानों को जो है प्रॉपर क्रेडिट रिक्वायरमेंट्स मिल सके. ओके, सो किसान क्रेडिट कार्ड स्कीम, व्हाट इट इंडिकेट दैट it provides short-term credit requirements for the cultivation of crops. Second, post-harvest expenses, marketing loans, consumption requirement of farmer household also, working capital for maintenance of farm assets and allied agricultural activities, and investment in the credit requirement for agriculture and allied activities. So ये सारी की सारी चीजें जो है KCC में क्या की गई हैं, लिस्टेड की गई हैं. Okay, so all these are listed. Akshita, I'm discussing both in English and Hindi, and all the content is in English only. So वो हिंदी में जिनको पढ़ना है उनको प्रॉब्लम हो जाती है. So content is in English and I am saying both in English and Hindi language. I hope it is understood. Okay, next, RIDF. So what is RIDF? Next, Rural Infrastructure Development Fund, RIDF. That is a fund created under NABARD. Okay, so it is a fund maintained by NABARD. It was set up by a government in 1995-1996. Please note down the RIDF fund when it was set up. So it is important. The RIDF fund, Rural Infrastructure Development Fund, was set up by the government in 1995 and 1996 for the ongoing rural infrastructure projects. Next option is microfinance. Okay, so microfinance is a simple banking services. It is provided to the unemployed or low income individuals or groups who otherwise not having any financial services. Okay, so may I ask one question that from where this microfinance concept come from? From which country this microfinance concept come from? FE से जो connected है, yes, I will provide the PDF after the session. After first session also we have provided the PDF also in the Telegram group. Okay, yes, it comes from the Bangladesh. So the Nobel Prize winner of from the Bangladesh derived the concept of microfinance. So please mention in the comment box the name of the Nobel Prize winner, जो बहुत famous personality है इस समय बांग्लादेश में. 80 plus years, yes, Mohammed Yunus, right. Concept came from the Bangladesh as a form of Grameen Bank. तो हमारे यहाँ पे Grameen Bank का concept derived from there only, right? Mohammed Yunus. Next question on your screen. Which of the following institution has been accredited as the national implementing entity for adaptation fund under the United Nations Framework Convention on the Climate Change in India? First option is ICAR, NERD, NABARD, more than one of the above, or none of these. Okay, Dhaval, we will share the link. Okay, I will share the link after the session. When 5 minutes will left, I will share the link. Okay. Vijay, there is a specific Telegram channel for you all for the specifically for the NABARD. Nadeem sir, my name is Chandni Nayak. Okay, so Akshit sir is saying ICAR, Ragul is saying third, that is NABARD. Okay, so the right answer is NABARD only. Okay, so NABARD is an implementing agency for the adaptation under the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change. So what is about the UNFCCC, what UNFCCC deals with? So let's discuss this. So NABARD is specifically accredited as the National Implementing Entity for Adaptation Fund under UNFCCC in India. The Adaptation Fund was established under the Kyoto Protocol. So where is Kyoto? Kyoto is a city in somewhere in some country. So what is about the Kyoto Protocol? Kyoto Protocol deals with the emission of the greenhouse gases. Okay. So UNFCCC Adaptation Fund is to finance the adaptation projects and programs in developing countries, those who are the parties of the protocol. So Kyoto Protocol is having more than 160 plus countries, right? It is in Japan. So Kyoto Protocol deals with the emission of the greenhouse gases. Can anyone please reply in the comment box when the Kyoto Protocol was launched? कब launch हुआ था Kyoto Protocol? India adopted, I thought, in 2002 when the Kyoto Protocol was launched. Okay. So NABARD is the accredited implementing agency for the adaptation fund under UNFCCC. Okay. So what is ICR? Indian Council of Agriculture Research. It is a premier research institution in the field of agriculture and allied sciences in India. NERD. NERD is a National Institute for Rural Development and Panchayati Raj. So NERD is the National Institute of Rural Development and Panchayati Raj, which is located in Hyderabad, Telangana. And you all know RBI, Reserve Bank of India, which is the regulator of the banking sector in India. Right. Okay, in 1997, right. In 1997, Kyoto Protocols comes in 1997, right. Can anyone please mention the headquarter of ICR, that is Indian Council of Agriculture Research? Anyone, the headquarter of ICR, Indian Council of Agriculture Research? Right, Mushtaq. Okay. You're saying right. Into 1997, Kyoto Protocols comes effective. The headquarter of Indian Council of Agriculture Research, ICR. So we will move to the next question. Okay. So in Goa? No. In New Delhi, right. Headquarter is in New Delhi. USA, right. What statistics? Okay, we will discuss in the Telegram group, sir. सब कुछ दिल्ली में ही है. चलो, next. Move on to the next question. The study of fruits is called as. So those who belongs to the agriculture field must know the answer. Study of fruits is called as. और जो एग्रीकल्चर फील्ड से नहीं है आई नो उनके लिए थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट होगा क्योंकि स्पेसिफिक क्वेश्चन है बट these types of questions will come in the examination. Study of fruits is called as olericulture, pomology, viticulture or fruitology. Ishi Bhavan. Mohammed, I will share the telegram link when the 5 minutes will be remaining. Okay. Pomology. Very good. Very good, everyone. No, fruitology, there is no term right like fruitology. Okay. So the right answer is pomology. Very good. So the right answer is pomology. Olericulture deals with what? Dipali ma'am, Ajay sir. Olericulture deals with what? Yes, Atri, there is a specific separate question paper for the specialization field in the mains part. Olericulture deals with the, someone is saying flower, someone is saying vegetables, flower. Okay, and what viticulture deals with then? Growing vegetables, olericulture. Okay, right. So pomology is the study of fruit, specifically the science of growing fruit and nuts. Okay. So pomology was officially introduced in United States. Olericulture. Olericulture deals with vegetable growing and non-woody, that is herbaceous plants for food. Okay. Next, viticulture deals with the production of grapes. So viticulture, right? Very good. Viticulture deals with the production of grapes. So though all belongs to the agriculture field, they must know. Study of grapes, right. Next, as per the agricultural census, the share of operational holding for the small farmers is. एग्रीकल्चर जनगणना के हिसाब से कृषि जनगणना के हिसाब से स्मॉल फार्मर की डेफिनेशन क्या है एच ए स्टैंड्स फॉर हेक्टेयर्स स्मॉल फार्मर्स की डेफिनेशन क्या है द शेयर ऑफ ऑपरेशनल होल्डिंग फॉर स्मॉल फार्मर्स इज लैंड होल्डिंग क्या होगी आई विल शेयर द लिंक ऑफ द टेलीग्राम at 2:10 okay Akshay sir is saying 0 to 1 hectares. Second, someone is saying second. First, second. One to 2 hectares for the small farmers. 0 to 1 hectare, someone is saying, okay. So for the small farmers, the correct answer is 1 to 2 hectares. Okay. So as per the agricultural census, the operational holdings are categorized into 5 classes. Okay. So operational holdings are categorized into 5 classes. First is marginal farmers below 1 hectares, small farmers 1 to 2 hectares, semi-medium 2 to 4 hectares, medium farmers 4 to 10 hectares, and large farmers 10 hectares and above. And large farmers 10 hectares and above. Okay, please take a screenshot or note down if you are noting it. And if you already know, then that is well and good. Very good, Sujata. Very good, Manohar sir. Can I move to the next question? Ready? May I move to the next question? Okay. Next question. What is the minimum forest cover to be maintained as per the National Forest Policy of 1988? What is the minimum forest cover to be maintained as per the National Forest Policy of 1988? First is one half, one third forest cover should be there, one fourth forest cover, two third or three fourth forest cover should be there as per the National Forest Policy of 1988. Yes, I will share the PDF, Ashutosh sir. Right, Himatri. India effective from the 2005, right? थर्ड कह रहे हैं कुछ लोग सेकंड कह रहे हैं वन थर्ड ओके The minimum forest cover to be maintained as per the National Forest Policy of 1988 is one third, right? One third part, right? So the National Forest Policy of 1988, okay? First, India forests are currently governed by the National Forest Policy of 1988. It has environmental balance and livelihood at its center. About one third of the total geographical area is to be brought under forest covered. Okay. Now, in hills and mountainous regions, about two-thirds of the total area must be covered under the forest cover. Okay. So, in hills and mountainous regions, about two-thirds of the total area must be covered. Okay. So, this part is important. Right. Okay. Next question. The scheme trisom is related to which of the following? The scheme trisom is related to which of the following? I am not sharing the full form of trisom for now. Trisom is related to which of the following? It is an employment generation scheme, it is education scheme, it is women empowerment scheme, it is agriculture scheme, or none of these. Mohit sir is saying second. Akram sir is saying employment. Sameet is saying first. Someone is saying fourth, agriculture. As we are discussing about agriculture, so trisom must be from the agriculture part. Very good, Rohit sir. Rohit sir, share the full form. That is training rural youth for self-employment. Right. Training rural youth for self-employment. So it is an employment generation scheme. TRISOM. Training rural youth for self-employment. That is TRISOM scheme. May I know the age limit for the TRISOM scheme? Means providing the skills and technical education to the rural youth in the age group of what? In the age group of what? कितने एज ग्रुप के लोगों के लिए रूरल यूथ के लिए स्कीम को लॉन्च किया गया था ट्राइसम स्कीम को? Very good, Rohit sir. Rohit sir answered. 18 to 35 years is the age group for the trisom scheme. Nishama, it is 18 to 35 years. Very good, Rajat sir. Right. 18 to 35 years. Right. Training rural youth for self-employment. And in which year it was launched? The trisom scheme is launched in which year? 1979, 2013. 2013 में it was merged. 1979. 18 to 35 years. Right. In 1979, it was launched. Training rural youth for self-employment. Training rural youth for self-employment. नहीं ऐसा नहीं अमन सर, पता भी होगा कुछ लोगों को, ऐसा नहीं है। नहीं कर रहे होंगे इतनी जल्दी, गूगल नहीं कर पाते, उसी फोन से कनेक्ट होंगे या फिर लैपटॉप से कनेक्ट कभी नहीं कर पाते। राइट, 1979। Yes, it is a component of integrated rural development program. हाँ, एआई यूज कर रहे होंगे या तो फिर हो सकता है, फिर भी नहीं कर रहे होंगे, पता होगा। ये बेसिक स्कीम है तो एज लिमिट पता होगी। राइट। स्वर्ण जयंती रोजगार योजना, मुस्कान मैम। अक्षय सर, वी विल ट्राई टू कवर बट 6 days में वी कांट कवर द 6 months कंसेप्ट ना। वी विल ट्राई टू कवर बट आपको जो है मतलब अगर हम यहाँ पे 190% दे रहे हैं सो यू हैव टू गिव 200%। तो आपको बेसिक ये पता चल जाएगा कि कहाँ कहाँ सी चीजें पढ़नी है और मतलब कितने अमाउंट में पढ़नी है बस। चैट जीपीटी। चलो थोड़ा सा एमएसएमई की डेफिनेशन जो है वो डिस्कस करा दो, देन वी विल मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। सो इन द फर्स्ट सेशंस वी हैव डिस्कस सम क्वेश्चंस रिगार्डिंग द एमएसएमई। सो एमएसएमई डेफिनेशन इज वेरी 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 इंपॉर्टेंट। सो प्लीज रिमेंबर द एमएसएमई डेफिनेशन। जिन्हें पता है एमएसएमई की डेफिनेशन उनके लिए बहुत अच्छा है, जिन्हें नहीं पता है वो थोड़ी सी एमएसएमई की डेफिनेशन देख लें। फर्स्टली the classification of MSME, that is micro, small and medium enterprises. Classification is from the 1st July 2020. It was revised classification. So the MSME Development Act comes in 2006. And in 2020, the revised classification is there, that which enterprise is called micro, which is called small, and which enterprise is called medium. Okay. So my question is, please reply in the comment section that who is MSME minister? Who holds the MSME ministry? MSME minister कौन है? लघु उद्योग मंत्रालय किसके पास है? 2024 schemes are important and the schemes related to agriculture, rural education is important. MSME मिनिस्टर कौन है? जल्दी से कमेंट बॉक्स में, जब तक क्लासिफिकेशन को डिस्कस कर दूं. सो व्हाट इज माइक्रो एंटरप्राइज? सो माइक्रो, स्मॉल और मीडियम एंटरप्राइजेस की डेफिनेशन इट शुड बी बाय हार्ट. ओके, सो माइक्रो एंटरप्राइज, if you are investing in plant or machinery or equipment, okay, so if you are investing in plant and machinery or equipment and investment is not more than 1 crore and annual turnover is not more than 5 crore, so 1 into 5. Okay, so this is the definition of micro enterprise. 1 करोड़ तक का निवेश, 5 करोड़ तक का सालाना टर्नओवर. 1 करोड़ तक का निवेश, 5 करोड़ तक का सालाना टर्नओवर. राइट, मांझी जी, गीता नाम मांझी. An annual turnover not more than 5 crores, so then it is called as micro enterprise. Okay, what is the definition of small enterprise? Investment in plant or machinery not more than 10 crores and annual turnover not more than 50 crores. 10 करोड़ तक का इन्वेस्टमेंट और 50 करोड़ तक का क्या टर्नओवर. माय क्वेश्चन इज द टर्नओवर द एक्चुअल प्रॉफिट ऑफ एनी एंटरप्राइज? क्या टर्नओवर प्रॉफिट होता है किसी भी कंपनी का? यस और नो? क्या टर्नओवर प्रॉफिट होता है किसी कंपनी का? यस और नो? 10 करोड़ तक का निवेश, 50 करोड़ तक का टर्नओवर, देन इट इज कॉल्ड एज स्मॉल एंटरप्राइज. नेक्स्ट, मीडियम, 50 करोड़ तक का निवेश, 250 करोड़ तक का टर्नओवर, 50 करोड़ तक का इन्वेस्टमेंट, 250 करोड़ तक का क्या? एनुअल टर्नओवर. टर्नओवर क्या किसी कंपनी का प्रॉफिट होता है? इज द टर्नओवर द प्रॉफिट ऑफ एनी एंटरप्राइज और एनी कंपनी? नो, नो, नो. सो व्हाट इज टर्नओवर? नो, टर्नओवर इज नॉट द प्रॉफिट. सो व्हाट इज टर्नओवर? टर्नओवर क्या होता है किसी भी कंपनी का? सो व्हाट इज टर्नओवर? ओके, ग्रॉस रेवेन्यू. ओके, टोटल सेल्स. राइट, टोटल सेल्स जितनी हुई वो उसका टर्नओवर हो गया. ठीक, टोटल सेल्स जितनी हुई वो उसका क्या हो गया? टर्नओवर. व्हाट इज प्रॉफिट? प्रॉफिट क्या होगा? जो कटपिट के उसके हाथ में आया वो क्या हो जाएगा? प्रॉफिट हो जाएगा. राइट. सो माइक्रो इज 1 into 5, स्मॉल इज 10 into 5 एंड मीडियम इज 50 into 5. ऐसे याद रखना. 1 into 5 1 करोड़, 5 करोड़, 10 करोड़, 50 करोड़, 50 करोड़, 250 करोड़, into 5 में है सब. लेकिन ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा बिकॉज द डेफिनेशन इज वेरी 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 इंपॉर्टेंट ऑफ एमएसएमई. So let's move on to the next question. Next question. The traditional method of processing fish by salting, drying, smoking, pickling are collectively known as what? The traditional method of processing fish by salting, drying, smoking, pickling are collectively known as what? First is handling, second is storage, third is canning, fourth is curing. या फिर none of the above. Canning कह रहे हैं, curing कह रहे हैं. Okay, so correct answer is what? So the correct answer is curing. Right. The correct answer is curing. So the traditional method of processing fish by salting, drying, smoking are collectively known as curing. Curing is a method for the fish preservation. Right. No, it is curing. Next. From the NABARD website, there is a link for the from the NABARD annual report. Okay. So NABARD annual report 2023-24. So the NABARD annual report is very, very, very important. Okay, so I will share some of the important parts in the Telegram group regarding the NABARD annual report. So please go through the NABARD annual report important points. Okay. International organizations, from the international organizations. My first question is, where is the headquarter of United Nations organization, that is UNO? Where is the headquarter of United Nations organization, that is UNO? Where is the headquarter of WBG, World Bank Group? And third, where is the headquarter of IMF, that is International Monetary Fund? First of all, UNO. Where is the headquarter of United Nations organization? I will discuss the international organization. Okay, Megha ma'am, I will share. अक्षित सर, एक्चुअल में नाबार्ड की पूरी रिपोर्ट इंपॉर्टेंट रहती है, बट मैं इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स को मेंशन करके टेलीग्राम में शेयर कर दूंगी, जिससे थोड़ा आसान हो जाए. कि जेनेवा कह रहा है, कौन कह रहा है जेनेवा भाई? जेनेवा में तो तीनों का ही हेडक्वार्टर नहीं है. जेनेवा में तीनों का ही हेडक्वार्टर नहीं है. वेयर इज द हेडक्वार्टर ऑफ यूनाइटेड नेशन? यूएन का मुख्यालय न्यूयॉर्क में. ओके, यूएन का हेडक्वार्टर न्यूयॉर्क में. वर्ल्ड बैंक ग्रुप और आईएमएफ का हेडक्वार्टर दैट इज वॉशिंगटन डीसी. दोनों का मुख्यालय कहां पर है? वॉशिंगटन डीसी में. डीसी स्टैंड्स फॉर दी डिस्ट्रिक्ट ऑफ कोलंबिया. राइट, जेनेवा में किसी का, इन तीनों में से किसी का मुख्यालय नहीं है, ना ही यूएनओ का है, ना ही वर्ल्ड बैंक ग्रुप का है, ना ही आईएमएफ का है. वर्ल्ड ट्रेड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन डब्ल्यूटीओ का मुख्यालय जो है वो लोकेटेड है कहां पर? जेनेवा में लोकेटेड है. नाउ माय नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज, व्हाई वर्ल्ड बैंक ग्रुप इज कॉल्ड ग्रुप? हाउ मेनी इंस्टीट्यूशंस आर देयर इन वर्ल्ड बैंक? सो दैट इज व्हाई इट इज कॉल्ड एज ग्रुप. वर्ल्ड बैंक में कितनी संस्थाएं हैं जिस वजह से उसे ग्रुप के तौर पर जाना जाता है? वर्ल्ड बैंक को ग्रुप क्यों कहा जाता है? व्हाई वर्ल्ड बैंक इज कॉल्ड एज ग्रुप? विश्व बैंक को समूह के तौर पर क्यों जाना जाता है? हाउ मेनी ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस आर देयर इन, इंस्टीट्यूशंस आर देयर इन वर्ल्ड बैंक, दैट इज व्हाई इट इज कॉल्ड एज ग्रुप. वेरी गुड निधि मैम, वेरी गुड सौरभ सर. राइट, 5 इंस्टीट्यूशंस आर देयर, दैट इज व्हाई इट इज कॉल्ड एज ग्रुप. वर्ल्ड बैंक के अंदर कितनी इंस्टीट्यूशंस काम करती हैं? 5 इंस्टीट्यूशंस काम करती हैं, दैट इज व्हाई इट इज कॉल्ड एज ग्रुप. वेरी गुड. माय नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज, हाउ मेनी लैंग्वेजेस आर देयर इन यूएनओ? हाउ मेनी लैंग्वेजेस आर देयर इन यूएनओ? यूएनओ की मीटिंग्स में कितनी लैंग्वेजेस बोली जाती हैं? हाउ मेनी लैंग्वेजेस आर मेंशन्ड इन यूएनओ? हाउ मेनी लैंग्वेजेस आर मेंशन्ड इन यूएनओ? यूनाइटेड नेशन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में कितनी ऑफिशियल लैंग्वेजेस हैं? वेरी गुड निशा मैम. आईबीआरडी, आईडीए, आईएफसी, मीगा एंड आईसीएसआईडी, दीज आर द 5 इंस्टीट्यूशंस दैट आर प्रेजेंट इन द वर्ल्ड बैंक. Okay, how many languages are there? So right, there are 6 languages, that is Fresca. There are 6 languages, that is Fresca: French, Russian, English, Spanish, Chinese, and Arabic. Chinese means Mandarin Bhasha. Right. French, Russian, English, Spanish, Chinese, and Arabic. Right. 6 languages are there. So my next question is, वर्ल्ड बैंक ग्रुप और आईएमएफ, इन दोनों में से कौन सी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन बीओपी के समय मदद करती है, बैलेंस ऑफ पेमेंट के समय हेल्प करती है? Which organization from World Bank Group and IMF helps the member countries in balance of payment crisis? Helps the country in balance of payment crisis. बीओपी क्राइसिस के समय कौन सी कंट्री जो है वो हेल्प करती है? आईएमएफ और वर्ल्ड बैंक ग्रुप में से कौन सी कंट्री बीओपी क्राइसिस में हेल्प करती है? आईएमएफ और वर्ल्ड बैंक ग्रुप, कौन सी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन जो है वो बीओपी क्राइसिस में हेल्प करती है? आईएमएफ और वर्ल्ड बैंक, IMF और वर्ल्ड बैंक ग्रुप. वर्ल्ड बैंक हेल्प इन डेवलपमेंट प्लान्स, राइट. IMF, ओके, राइट. इन बैलेंस ऑफ पेमेंट क्राइसिस, बीओपी क्राइसिस के समय कौन मदद करने आता है? दैट इज इंटरनेशनल मॉनेटरी फंड IMF. दैट इज इंटरनेशनल मॉनेटरी फंड IMF. ओके, माय नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज, यूनाइटेड नेशन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के सेक्रेटरी जनरल का नाम एंटोनियो ग्यूटरेस है. यूनाइटेड नेशन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के सेक्रेटरी जनरल का नाम एंटोनियो ग्यूटरेस है. ये किस कंट्री को बिलोंग करते हैं? फ्रॉम विच कंट्री एंटोनियो ग्यूटरेस बिलोंग? United Nations Organization Secretary General name is Antonio Guterres. From which country Antonio Guterres belongs? We will discuss in detail regarding the balance of payment. Antonio Guterres belongs to which country?